Good morning, David here, Weekly Wheat Look. Today is 10th of June, 7:01 a.m. in the morning. Pre-market open, UK wheat we're looking at, and as usual we'll start with the November contract, new crop 2016. And today we're trying to have a look at a long-term look of all three contracts, the French, UK and US. At the moment we start with, as usual, with the yearly longer-term monthly chart. To see where we are in the situation, you can see here 2006 to 2009 we had 3 years of an uptrend, which I'm using the RSI along this bottom chart here as a gauge to gauge whether we're in up or down trend. I had a reversal 2009 2010, 2010 to 2013. Obviously, you know, they were the bumpy years. We had the RSI was over 50 and indicated a rising market trend in the market. And obviously since 2013 we've had a falling wheat market. This is now the 4th year. So if you go back over the last 20 years, this is not a normal cycle that we're in. Are we going to break this 4-year cycle? At the moment we are obviously haven't broken through this line in the sand here, which is the 50 RSI. We're still indicating that the trend is down on a yearly basis. I've put some key levels on here, a resistance we've got to break through, and could be key indicators 125.75 and 134. If we just pop down, get rid of these, to the my daily chart here, I put these two lines on here on the yearly chart here, 125.75 and 134. This is our monthly wheat chart here. I'm just moving mouse over here. We're back on pro charts at the moment. You see the swing high candle we had here was 122.75. That was a monthly high. That was in April. That was this swing high, this big piercing candle here. We obviously then fell back during the month of May, and obviously now June we're breaking out the top. We've got to indicate, is this a true break? Is this a selling opportunity? Let's see what we can find out. We've got a level here, this 25.75, which would be our first target, which we've indicated from that monthly chart. The swing high break here is 122.50. We closed last night 123.50. Now, obviously, on this basis, we are able to get a weekly close, which will be the key. We go down into our weekly chart here. This is our weekly candles here. This is the swing high. This is where we are at the present moment. I'd like to see a close above this level to give us an indication that we are then going to climb up to these kind of next level, 125.75. Now, Elliott Wave, I did some work back in early part of the year, and I'll just see if I can find that. These are my counts here on the Elliott Wave. My first target is 127. If we get this break of this high here, this was back in April, and my next target here was 137. So I put these two levels here, 137 here at the top here, and 127. Well, what I've done is rounded that to 128. So that would be our ultimate target here. And obviously then we can just put those as lines of sand if we do see a continued rise, and also as a selling opportunity. But at the moment we must get away from the fact that on a yearly basis we are still in a we're still in a falling trend, and we haven't broken the pattern of this last 4 years price at the moment. So at this level it should be seen as a counter trend rally, and could be seen as a fantastic selling opportunity as we fail or don't break through these levels as we go up, or as we come back down and then would break this 122.54. But obviously this is going to be key now to watch as we progress through next week. Obviously Monday would be the Friday night's close would be the next key level to see if we hold this 122.50. Then we'd like to see a continued rise up to test this 125.75, which we've identified as a major swing, and obviously is 50% of the rise I'm indicating up to my target on the Elliott wave count of 137. The next would be 128. Obviously, the spark to the igniting this rally has been the French wheat market. This is the yearly chart of the French wheat market, going back over the last 25 years. You can see when we had this spike in 2003 was a key level 168. We broke through that. We're now coming up to yearly resistance of 173, so that's the high of the year, and 176 is another key level. So if we use our pro charts to go have a look at the French wheat market, and I'll put those two lines on from the monthly yearly chart. This is our yearly, monthly, and this is our daily one here, and you can see this key swing high here of 170. Obviously we had a gap up through it. That's the yearly high, 173. So at the moment we've failed to break through that 173. We've come down and completed a gap fill, but at the moment it has not given us a clear signal whether this is going to hold or not. On a weekly chart, if it closes above this 170 level, 170.90, we would get a weekly close above it, which would give us a little bit more confirmation, but still the same on a yearly basis. If you come back to see on a yearly basis, the RSI is only 48, so it still has not broken technically above this 4-year falling trend. So it should be seen as a rally and a counter trend and a selling opportunity, unless we see some confirmation over the next week that this level is going to hold. Just finally swapping down into the US wheat market, at the moment that's playing catch up. You can see here the key levels, $5.55, 5, 6, 7. Though their RSI is higher, highest of 3 weeks at 49.20, it's still in. Obviously, you can see here in a long-term downwards trend and well below any sort of key levels at the present moment. I've just put those key levels on the yearly chart. This is the monthly chart, and now on the daily chart, and you can see here this has broken out this swing high of April, but their market has failed to hold it, and last night did close below the 516 level. So you can see that is not holding. Obviously at the moment the UK market looks the strongest over the French and the US wheat market, so obviously this is going to be the key market to keep an eye on. Any signal of weakness or closing below this level tonight, and then certainly on Monday, should be seen as a selling opportunity. But obviously if it holds, then obviously look for your targets here: 125, 128, 132. Thanks a lot.